I got a question to ask you, my friend. First of all, welcome to this beautiful day. Welcome to this day that the Lord has made, and we shall rejoice and be glad in it, my friend. Congratulations! You made the cut, my friend. It's nothing but love, my friend, to you and your family, right? But I got a question I want to ask you. In life, we have a lot of things that come our way that we have to do, that we have to accomplish. But what things do we focus on more? What things do we put the most effort towards, right? Case in point, let me go further. We may cook dinner every day, but what kind of effort do we put into that Thanksgiving dinner, right? A lot more effort, right? Almost you want it to be perfect, right? Why is that? Why is that? Yet we fill out so many applications for different things, cell phones, other types of things, right? But what's the difference when we filling out that job application that we really, really want and we really, really need? Or when we're signing the articles of incorporation for that partnership that's taking us to the next level? How careful do we fill that out? We try to do it perfectly, right? Why is that? Why is that? It's because it's so much more purposeful. It has much more meaning and purpose to our lives, right? To our futures, to everything that we represent, right? So case in point, if that's the case, let's look at ourselves as human beings, right? We are made so fascinately. There's nothing in the world made better than us. Look at the systems. Look at how perfect we are created. Nervous system, respiratory system. You know what I mean? All of those things. Your mind, your heart don't need no help from you. It come with instructions. Look at how perfectly we're made, the arms, the legs. Take yourself out of life for a second and look at and marvel at the amazement of God's creation, right? Not to mention, he even gave us specifics, like we're a creature that's perfect, but individually, we're also perfect. We got an individual fingerprint, a purpose that we're supposed to fulfill in life. So what do you think God's intent, right? If we focus more on things that are much more important, much more purposeful to us, and we try to be perfect at that, what does it mean to you that God created you perfect? What was God's intentions for you? What was his thoughts when he created you, my friend? Here's the thing. Was it for you just to give up on life, on all this perfection? I mean, you are an electric being. How else can you shock somebody? We have three elements, just like God is the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. We are also mind, body, and spirit. We're also triune Godheads. You are the God of your life, my friend. But here's the thing, back to the important question. Why was God so careful in creating you, my friend? Are you being responsible for your creation, right? Do you think you have the right just to quit on this perfect creation that God gave you, this individuality, that fingerprint that no one in all the world can match? Don't you think that at least gives you a responsibility to discover and maximize your life at the bare minimum, my friend? See, what I'm trying to say here is this, right? You got to get to a place, my friend, where you can live life on purpose. If you're not living life on purpose, what's the use in living life at all, my friend? So check this out, right? See, once you can commit to embrace your purpose in life, that's when the magic happens, my friend. Because your life immediately becomes much more purposeful, my friend. Just from that thing. Remember, the universe matches where you are. You take that first step and presto, magic happens, right? In fact, living a life of purpose is the very purpose for God giving us all life, my friend. It's all about purpose, right? But let me caution you. If you continue to avoid your purpose in life, if you continue to evade your purpose in life, then that's not a good thing, because the very meaning of life will continue to evade you, my friend. So that's the magic about life. Once you commit to embracing your purpose, that's when the magic happens. You develop the meaning of life. So in other words, once you commit to doing life the right way, life then gives you a why, which makes you more resilient because it's hard to quit when you know your why, right? You got to align with your purpose and your truth, my friend, so you can get your why. It'll keep you motivated for the rest of your life, my friend. And here's 3 reasons why you got to embrace your purpose, right? Number 1, here's the thing about purpose. Purpose is less about finding it, and it's all about accepting it. You don't got to find your purpose. The purpose was placed in you at birth. You've run across your purpose before, but here's the problem. You don't accept it as your purpose. You know why? Because it's underdeveloped. It's still like a little child in there. It's just an embryo in there. Yeah, you got to do the work. You got to take it, develop it, maximize it, and give it out to the world, my friend. Stop being lazy. Do you really think God created you of perfection for you to quit on life? For you to follow the crowd and waste that individuality? See, emulation robs God of the uniqueness that he placed in you, my friend. Don't let that be you, right? And number 2, see, living a life of purpose will cause you to wake up with purpose. And as a result, there's no more purpose for an alarm clock, my friend. Did I tell you it's all about purpose, right? And number 3, you got to develop a greatness mindset. A mind bold enough to believe. Did I tell you I loved you today? A mind bold enough to believe that living a life of purpose becomes your receipt for paying your debt to life, my friend. Yeah, for paying your debt to life. You owe life for creating you in perfection, my friend. You owe life for carefully sketching out your amazing body, your amazing mind, and your amazing spirit. So if you know what I know, my friend, never disconnect from God's wisdom, never disconnect from God's power, and never disconnect from God's spirit, my friend. It's all about purpose, my friend. Not following that person, but following that person. You have immense value. There's nobody greater than you, my friend. You just got to get to know yourself. You got to read the manufacturer's guide of your life, and that's when you'll realize that there's nobody better than you. That's when you'll realize that you were born to be great.